Hi, hello. This is a very informal video. I just wanted to do a quick thought recap on a show I just watched 2 episodes of. Not going to edit anything in because I'm kind of feeling lazy about it, but it is called Vivy's Flourite Song, which is a very weird name, and I'm not going to be able to pronounce it. It was one of those shows this season that, with the anime community, I didn't really expect to get good sci-fi or good storytelling, and it really remains to be seen if it's going to be that way. One thing I will say about Vivi, though, and one thing I will say is definitely interesting, is it has a lot of feelings of good shows featuring the same sort of content. You look at, like, Plastic Memories was really sad and sorrowful, and I can kind of feel like the writers for the show already have that in the formatting for this. Just within the first 2 episodes, you kind of get a whirlwind. The animation style is very on par. I don't think it's above or exceptional. There are a couple of action scenes in the second episode in particular, which are very pretty and very fun to look at. As a whole, Diva is the main character, and she is an AI. And I will say the first 2 to 3 minutes of the show absolutely stunned me in what it was showing, because you get this subverted expectation when you see the AI's goal is to sing and bring happiness to humanity, juxtaposed to, without much of a spoiler, just people getting mercilessly slaughtered in the street. Truck-kun comes out, and you see him for about a minute, and then you see some drones, Obama drones, basically bludgeoning someone to death. And you kind of get the tone that it's going to be this weird Terminator-esque story, which it has proved true so far that that's what it's going to be. Now, I think that there are some things that are very unexplained, and I think the story could very well falter into a couple of things that I really don't like. Time travel as a mechanic and as a gimmick in storytelling is very bad. And I think that this show could ultimately bomb some of its presentation because of that. The one thing I will say, though, is it's very pretty. The music, because it is, again, a singing android, or a singing AI, is pretty good. It's just standard, J-pop stylings. It's a standard anime theme song, which could lead itself towards the story, I think, a little bit. And the presentation of it all is very hit or miss, I think, for some people. I'm really excited about the show. I can't wait to see more. Currently, there's 2 episodes available. I watched it legally from Funimation streaming services. However, you can get it elsewhere. I'm not going to say that you should look up kickassanime.rs because, that's just a thing that you shouldn't do unless you do, into which case, whatever. As a whole, I really like it. I think it's not going to be the best show this season, or I don't think it's going to be the most memorable, but I'm always a big fan of sci-fi. It's very underrepresented in a lot of shows, but it's kind of hit this wave or this peak of resurgence, and you'll see this history trend, I think, like late 2000s, maybe even early 2000s. We kind of saw, I don't think Gurren Lagann was the catalyst, but a lot more interest that I was getting in shows I was watching at that time. And then that kind of continued with a couple studios really pushing the forefront on it. Not at all the standard sci-fi. You're not getting a Battleship Yamato or anything nearly as close. But I definitely think it could be a good show to watch. I'm also... There is a... I don't want to say lazy, but there's a very contrived episode 2 finale reveal, which really hurts. I won't reveal anything too dramatic with it, but... It's definitely gotten some vibes and some feels, so we'll see how it goes, and I hope you guys can either check it out or don't, because really you have free will and you're autonomous individuals, or you're not, into which case you're shackled into the predestination of the universe and ultimately subject to nothing but the wheel of fate. So, oh, excuse me, I almost burped, sorry. Either way, suffer through or don't suffer through. It's been a Sunday, so that was a finger guns. I guess that's the new bisexual thing. Have fun.